In today's video, I'm going to talk to you about the one movie I'm not seeing anyone put on their list of most hyped horror films of 2021. Searchlight Pictures has announced that their supernatural horror movie Antlers now has an official release date of October 29th, 2021. We were so dang close to getting it last year, but of course the virus pushed it back, and in December the new release got stripped away completely. The studio left us in the dark, and with the recent Disney investors meeting where they announced a stronger dedication to producing original content for Hulu, many began to wonder if this meant we could see Antlers go straight to that streaming service. But now we know it's still going to theaters, and it's right near that Halloween sweet spot. The film is being adapted from a short story called The Quiet Boy, which I'm told is pretty good, but I haven't read it due to trying to avoid potential spoilers. It stars Kerry Russell as a schoolteacher named Julia and Jesse Plemons as her brother Paul, the local sheriff of their small town Oregon home. Together, they begin to suspect that something may not be right with one of her students, Lucas Weaver, and they're right when they discover that he's been secretly keeping a supernatural creature inside his house in the form of a Wendigo who's actually his own brother. And I'm loving the way it looks. The cinematography is giving us these gloom and doom vibes. It feels like there's going to be some genuinely creepy imagery, substituting cheap jump scares for terrifying and suspense-filled scare sequences with cool locations like the thick forests of Oregon and suffocating underground mines. I'm also a sucker for the Wendigo mythology. I think the last time I've seen them in popular culture was for the PlayStation horror game Until Dawn. But Wendigo is believed to be this ancient, malevolent, and cannibalistic supernatural being that resides in the upper northern forests of the US and Canada. And one of those telltale signs we get in the trailer footage itself is Lucas possibly sacrificing other kids to his brother, who's perhaps being consumed by greed and thus is transforming into a Wendigo, starving for his fellow human flesh. Also, Kerry Russell is a fantastic actor, and every time I see Jesse Plemons on screen, I always know some type of violence is going to ensue, so I'm looking forward to seeing their chemistry and how he handles being a leading role instead of usually being the supporting role character. Guillermo Del Toro is also attached to this film as a producer. He's not directing, but he's still producing, so when he's on board with a project and willing to lend his name to the material, that usually means his horror sense is tingling, and that should be plenty of reason to be excited for this film, and I am. And while the wait is longer than we hoped for, I mean, just think now about how stacked October is going to be. And between Halloween Kills, Edgar Wright's horror, Last Night in Soho, and now Antlers, that lineup should make every horror fan giddy with excitement. But let me know what you're thinking in the comment section below. Have the trailers intrigued you, or is it one that you'd rather wait to rent? Either way, until next time, this has been Millennium Movies, and I will see you all very soon.